Riding the growth in computers and other modern digital gadgetry is Bodega Site, an IT specialty store dedicated to providing reliable, computer-related products, digital cameras, and cell phones, as well as various IT services such as repairs, computer upgrades, and installations, among others. Bodega Site's success story began with the opening of its first computer showroom in 2002 in Puerto Princesa. The bodega you were describing to me is a store.
One-stop shop.
Okay.
Our tagline is name it, we have it.
All right, name it, you have it, and by it you don't mean a thing.
Yes.
You mean information
Information technology.
What's your greatest influence as a person you are now talking?
Right now, before I started this one, my greatest influence is my parents.
Were they entrepreneurs?
Yes, actually, jack of all trades. Any business in line, just parang Bodega Site name it, they have it.
And that's where you learn the secrets of the trade.
Yes, but we need, just like Manny Pacquiao, we need to know our strong point. We need to utilize our resources, and then from that point, I just get focused on everything I'm doing. Just like focus is for me, is just finish one course until successful.
What's your vision? What else do you see in the future?
We envision for the next 5 years to have triple-digit number of store or more than 100 stores.
Okay.
After 12 months or 1 year, we already have 20 branches, and we're looking into less than 5 years right now. Maybe in the next 2 more years or 3 years to go, we're gonna hit the target already.
The 100 stores.
The 100 stores.
In 11 years, isang nasa probinsya, then you're able to penetrate the other markets. How did you do that?
It just started in the small dream, but when I dream, it's just really big.
All right, you
There's
dream
no,
big.
Dream big. There's no limitation in dreaming, right?
All right.
Then we have to put an action to that one.
Okay.
After we have a preparation or planning stage, we need to implement everything.
All right. So the dream is the basis for your plan, right? And the plan became the basis for your action.
Exact.
And then?
And then afterwards, the momentum is there. Then it carries over already.
Who is your biggest idol?
Myself.
Your competition is also
It's
yourself.
myself. Every day I'm mirroring. I'm looking myself. What can I do more? What I can give more? And what I can learn more? Because in learning, no one has arrived.
Yeah. Just this November, Bodega Site simultaneously opened new branches.
I'm ready to go for the full potential of this business outside Palawan already. I want every Palaweños to be proud of this company.
Right.
And wherever we go, wherever we establish our name, it's a Tatak Palaweño.
Okay.
It's a Puerto Princesa origin.
Tell us a story about your first franchise.
Well, actually, my first 2 franchises, the first 2 franchises that I opened, I personally handle it, hands-on. From the training, from the hiring, actually from acquiring a franchisee first, then to hire a staff, to look for a site, and then after that is the construction already. Ako na mismo pati delivery. Ako na yung nagmamaneho. I remember the Subic and Bulacan, those are the 2 franchises. Nagda-drive ako 4 times in a day from Manila to Subic. Nilalagari ko yon.
Why was that important to you?
I want to feel the work first before I teach it to everyone.
The soundness of the Bodega Site as a business is best appreciated through the words of a franchisee from Bulacan. Why information technology business like Bodega Site?
Why IT? I've always been asked that question actually. And I've once said before that I chose IT because I believe that IT is such a powerful medium to make an actual contribution to the community. Why so? Because, well, we know that IT has now become a very integral aspect of a person's life. Some even go to the extent of saying that it's become part of the
Everyday life.
basic necessities like food, shelter, clothing, and
Everything.
IT.
Yeah.
And so I decided to bring Bodega Site to the Bulacan community because I believe that there's a demand. There's a demand for IT in the area, an easily accessible place where they can, you know, source out their IT needs, computer, laptop, cell phones.
As a young entrepreneur and a student of the world of business, what grade will you give Bodega Site from a range of 1 to 10?
Well, if I would have to give it a grade, I think I would give it an 8.
An 8?
Not because there's lack in support or whatever, but it's because I think there's no company anywhere that can give 100% to the
Franchisee.
franchisee. Because in the end, the franchisee herself or himself would have to do the dirty work.
So the 8 comes from them, the 2 comes from you.
Yes.
It's really doing business for yourself, but not by yourself.
Yes.
It takes a brilliant entrepreneur to create a business empire out of an idea. And this is exactly what we have in Anthony Baisa, the man who transformed a warehouse into one of the fastest growing chain of computer stores in the country today. Your brand is just the best partner an entrepreneur could get into, only if they want a franchise.
Yes. The word best, you can spell the word best in the word Bodega Site. Letter B, letter E, letter S, and letter T.
Great.
You can put it all in the name Bodega Site.
And IT is also in the word site.
Yes.
And why won't they have second doubt when in fact they are going into a business which is in demand? They have an entrepreneur behind it like you and a team behind you as well. What else will they look for?
Aside from being the best, we have the prime mover advantage right now. We're the only IT company went into franchising
Okay.
to capture the nationwide market. Walang ibang gumawa.
And finally, why will people patronize Bodega Site?
Because of two things, is the quality and service. And of course, the price.
That's it.
So our price is very competitive. It's nationwide, everyday low price nationwide.
And I'll give you the third reason. It's Filipino.
Yes, it's a Filipino, it's a tatak Palawenyo, and a tatak Filipino right now. Pinoy.
The more I ask him questions and the more I listen to him, the more I get impressed by his wisdom and by his principle. And the more I believe that Bodega Site will not only survive, it will prevail.